Unfortunately, there is some sad and troubling news concerning the current medical condition of Rey Mysterio, as his son, Dominik, reacts to this tragic situation. Many fans were hoping that the injury that Rey Mysterio suffered on SmackDown at the hands of Santos Escobar was simply part of a storyline, that it was all scripted and fake. Unfortunately, we now know that the injury that Rey suffered is as real as it gets, and it's very serious. This is a scary situation for the Mysterio family, as Rey fights to not only save his wrestling career, but also his health. And now fans are wondering, could it all be over? A major clue that WWE is moving on without Rey Mysterio is the fact that they replaced Rey in several different graphics on their official website. The first graphic that they replaced Rey on is the graphic for SmackDown. After Rey suffered this injury, they replaced Rey with Logan Paul, and they did this on the SmackDown logo and also on the WWE Superstars logo. So it seems that, sadly, WWE is preparing for life without Rey Mysterio. We'll get to the latest update on his current medical condition in just a moment. And many fans are saying that it's no coincidence that after Rey Mysterio suffered this terrible injury and then was removed from these graphics, a news story broke that an up-and-coming wrestler is going to get a huge push in the coming weeks, and that is going to be Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, who a lot of fans say reminds them of Rey Mysterio, is about to get a major push. Why? Well, some fans are saying that Dragon Lee is basically going to take Rey's spot. Could he become the new leader of the LWO? Could he be the next in line to try and take on Logan Paul and take the US title back, as WWE basically says goodbye to Rey Mysterio forever? And now let's get to the latest update on the current medical condition of Rey Mysterio. WWE has revealed some very shocking things about what is currently going on with Rey Mysterio. On a recent episode of SmackDown, WWE commentators talked about Rey Mysterio and the injury he suffered at the hands of Santos Escobar that put him in the hospital. Well, Santos Escobar shed some light on what's going on with Rey. He revealed that Rey is still in the hospital. Many fans believed that after Rey got injured on SmackDown, he would be in and out of the hospital very quickly. But now it seems he has been in the hospital for some time, and the injury he suffered was very real. Santos Escobar went on to say some very hurtful things towards Rey Mysterio, including that he wishes that Rey's condition worsens while he's in the hospital, and basically that he never comes home. Very harsh words, very dark and disturbing words. In fact, WWE commentators pleaded with producers to cut off Santos Escobar's microphone. Zelina Vega got very emotional during this segment as she pleaded with Santos to stop the verbal attack. You've already attacked him physically and you put him in the hospital. Please, just show Rey some respect. But Santos refused, and he continued on his tirade and then began to beat up members of the LWO. We don't know if Rey Mysterio saw this segment, heard about this segment. If he did, he had to be very upset by it. The fact that this kind of disturbing behavior is going on while he's in the hospital has to hurt him deeply. And we have to remember, Rey was born in 1974, meaning that he is nearly 50 years old. And the fact that he's been able to wrestle for this long is truly a miracle. Usually, wrestlers' bodies begin to break down and they're forced to retire. But with Rey Mysterio, he has been fortunate enough to keep going. That is until now. The fact that it could end like this has to trouble Rey deeply. And to make matters even worse, the latest update about Rey Mysterio's current medical condition is not good. According to reports, Rey Mysterio is sadly still in the hospital, as doctors are working around the clock to make him better. But so far, everything they have tried hasn't worked. Of course, Rey Mysterio was admitted to the hospital after the attack by Santos Escobar with an injury to his leg. Could there be something more serious? That is very possible. But right now, Rey Mysterio is most likely surrounded by family as they try to lift his spirits and to let him know that no matter what happens, they will always be by his side. Except that is for one family member, Dominik Mysterio, Rey's son. As we know, they are currently estranged and they haven't spoken for many months. But could this change everything? Could this be the moment when Dominik finally puts his hatred towards his father aside so that he can be at his father's side during what could be his final hours? Dominik right now, hearing about this news, is probably doing a lot of soul searching and asking, is continuing to cut out his father from his life, especially in this dire situation, the right thing to do? But even if Dominik decides to continue hating his father, Rey Mysterio will keep fighting to try and save his career in WWE. Do you think Rey Mysterio will ever return to WWE? And do you think WWE is making the right move by replacing Rey with Dragon Lee? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now, and you will get brand new exclusive videos.